Would you rather be able to fly or teleport?
Fly.
Teleport.
Oh, one teleporter. Would you rather be entirely covered in hair from head to toe or completely hairless from head to toe?
Hairless.
Hairless, yeah.
Hair, because how long is the hair?
Let's say it's okay.
Ew, you
Hairless,
can,
not
you can put
hairless.
on a wig.
Oh, true, yeah.
Could put on a wig. She
Yeah.
just got you. All right, guys, if you didn't catch on, today we're jumping on the hypothetical train, and we're going to be playing some Would You Rather, parents, and the offspring with which they've created.
The product of our loins is what you're saying.
That's what some would say.
Thesaurus.com, that one, didn't you?
You had a lot of thesauruses. We've got a great panel today. Give yourselves a hand. You're here. A couple of you first-time podcasters. Introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Jaden. Wow. This is my second podcast episode.
Number two.
Number 2.
Yeah, number 2. This is Jason, second podcast as well, but I'm glad to have Joe steering us in the right direction.
I'm in the seat.
Exactly.
Father, son. Okay.
Father, son, yeah.
All right.
My name is Lucio. I'm a father of Carolina and Paulina, another reactor. It's a pleasure to be here the first time.
First-time podcasters.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Hi, my name is Carolina, and this is my first time in the podcast with my dad.
oh, first-time podcasters. Woohoo! Are we nervous?
No.
So confident.
No, you're a good hoster. You'll make us comfortable.
Right.
You stop with your compliments. You're going to be singing by the end. Follow on. Okay. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you, first-timers. We're just going to, like I said, have a fun conversation, do some back and forths, be really honest. Maybe get a little embarrassing with one another with these children and parental dynamics.
No problem there. Not a problem.
And for those of you at home, my name is Joe. I'm filling in for the uber-talented Kevin Plackey, who is using some much-needed PTO. I will try to fill his shoes. It will be impossible because he's the most charismatic, handsome, strong, awesome person that I've ever met. So shout out to Kevin Plackey. And
Yes.
so let's diddle in some dabbles and
Plackey.
let's hibble in some hypos.
Wait, Joe, no ReactCAST song?
Dang it, I was going to get out of it. Okay, Jason.
Or we can edit that out. That's fine.
No, now I got to do it. For those who have not been here before, or you are two first-timers, I have to make up a theme song for every podcast.
Yes.
Kevin has sent some tracks that I have yet to hear, and I'm going to play one, and here we go. Thank you, Kevin Plackey. Would you rather be a cat or a dog? Would you rather be a bat or a frog? Would you rather? Would you rather? What would you do? Would you rather be short or tall? Would you rather be a stick or a ball? Would you rather? Or what would you do?
Joe.
Nailed it!
Nice. Good one.
Wait,
It's a
Joe,
good one.
did you make
I
that
nailed
up?
it, yeah.
Did you make that up right now?
I did.
Every
I-
single
Freestyle,
episode.
freestyle.
Come
Every
on.
single episode.
I
Very
know
good
you
one.
practiced that in the shower.
In the shower. She's on to me. That's my other podcast, In the Shower.
Or on the toilet. Either way.
Yeah.
Well, my toilet is in the shower. I'm an efficient man. All right, well, we're going to jump right in. So, would you rathers? You guys played these games before. Are we nervous?
Well, now that you say that, yeah.
No, it won't be that bad. So what we've done is Kevin grabbed a lot of good would you rathers from the internet, places like Reddit, et cetera, et cetera. I've made up some. I pulled some from games, and we're gonna have a little talkie poo.
Let's go.
Are you ready?
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yes.
Number one.
Yes.
Would you rather eat a dog that you've never met or a pig that's your friend?
Oh, my.
Oh, I'm babying that the whole time.
You're
Yeah,
babying it?
Yeah, big time. Yeah.
He's your best friend.
Someone's got to live. Sorry.
Well, some places they eat dog.
That's true.
Yeah. I would never eat my pet. It's terrible.
Your pig.
Yeah, like
because
how
your
close?
pig's
How
your
close
best
are we
friend.
with the pig?
Yes, the pig that we know for a long time. It's a
Yeah.
pet.
Yeah.
Of course.
We're going to assume you reared this pig from
Like-
its piglet stage.
Oh wow! So like we went to high school together.
Yeah, you guys are
Oh
connected.
wow.
Oh, I would definitely eat the dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did the dog. Yeah.
You wouldn't eat the dog?
No, I love bacon. Sorry.
Look, I mean, you know where that food came from.
Yeah.
It's not like a mystery.
Do we get to pick the kind of dog?
Sure, if you guys had to eat a dog, what dog are you picking?
Wait. You say it like
Oh
you've
my
eaten
God.
dog
No,
before,
no,
and you're like, oh, I like that type of dog
No, because
versus.
like some like smaller dogs, I feel like they wouldn't taste great. You know what I mean?
But you know what?
No, because
Pork
they don't have.
tastes like.
Why
They
do you
don't.
elaborate this?
No.
Eat or not? Why you have to elaborate? Like barbecue, stew?
Exactly.
Are you
See,
He's
asking?
like,
how-
will I
how
eat a
is the-
chihuahua,
Yeah.
Yorkie?
Are you looking for recipes? That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, how would you prepare it, Jake?
I mean, like if you think about it, like KFC, they had like their whole thing with like a deep fried rat. So it like
Oh my.
could be the same on accident.
It's getting
deep
worse.
fried.
Look, if you deep fry anything, it all tastes the same.
Exactly. That's the main thing.
Tastes like chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
As long as you don't see in the microscope. Everything that you see through the microscope is terrible.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. When they say, let's see an egg in the microscope, you don't want to eat it. A banana, you don't want to eat it.
don't wanna eat it.
So don't see anything in the microscope before you eat it.
That is true. Have you guys seen those videos where they're like they put strawberries in a certain type of acid?
Tell
Yeah.
me about
And
it.
Don't
it's just like so many living organisms
Yeah.
coming out, even
Don't
if you just
see.
wash them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't see anything in microscope before you eat it.
Okay, so overall, we're thinking, what was our final decisions after the conversation? Who's pigging? Who's dogging?
Definitely the dog.
Dog probably.
Wow.
Dog.
Wow. Wow. You don't know what a dog tastes like. You don't.
But
you know
people,
what pig.
people
but you-
eat dog
no,
already.
I'm saying the three of you don't, unless Jaden. I mean, I don't know if
No,
you.
no.
I mean, you don't know what dog tastes like. You know what pork tastes like and what it can be.
See, I don't think you're thinking in an optimistic way.
Right,
The
but you're
dog
slaughtering that pig. Like that's your homie. Like that's.
and the
you're
dog
killing...
could taste better. You think the dog's going to taste worse.
Exactly. You don't know. You gotta have an open mind.
What is it? It's
But don't you know the pig? You're best friends with the pig.
Yeah.
don't care. The pig. I'm sorry. It's the pig.
All right, moving on. Next question. Would you rather live until 55 with the caveat that once you turn 30, you feel and look like a 30-year-old until the day you die at 55?
Yes.
Or
You don't have to say the second one.
or live for 170 years and age like a typical human would through that time, but you would be healthy enough to enjoy life. You would just slow down a lot.
Well,
you,
doesn't like
you
your
would be mentally capable is what I'm saying.
doesn't your body like give up on like when you're 30? Isn't that like how it works? Like you stop getting. I forgot what it's called.
Like the life parabola?
Like the light. It's
Yeah.
Is that's how it goes, right?
You're walking home.
No, I'm being serious. Like that's how it is. Like your body stops like helping itself at the age of 30. I thought, and then it's just like downhill from there.
But yeah,
No?
science is keeping us all alive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the first one was you live until 55 but look 30?
For 25 years, you will look and feel 30, but then you're dead at 55.
Oh,
no.
I didn't get the
no.
dead part at 55
Yeah,
because
no,
I would
no,
be
no.
dead.
I don't want to die at 55.
You don't
But
want to die
then,
at 55.
but then you live 170. The second question, you live until 170.
You
years
live
old.
170, but you will keep aging as if a human would age.
So I'd be like skeleton by
It'd
like.
be a dust. That's what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Okay.
You
But
look like
Dust
a
in the wind.
tangerine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to die early. I wouldn't.
Yeah. Well, I'm 60. In the first option, I would be dead already.
Yeah.
but man, you would have been so good looking.
He looks 30. He looks 30. Come on.
Looks 30.
No, I don't look 30.
Okay, so Lucy, you're going with 170 years old.
Yes, because life is beautiful. Even if you only can watch, it's worth it.
That's like on a poster. I like
Wow,
that.
that was
That's a
deep.
quote. That's like a.
Let's write.
That's an
here
inspirational quote. Yeah, right there.
Carolina, how are you feeling?
What do you mean? How am I feeling?
What would you choose?
Oh no, I would become a tangerine and go all the way up to 170 because I feel like you have so much to learn in life, and sometimes you only learn it once you reach a certain age, and then by the time you actually felt peaceful, you die. So might as well live as much as you can. Like there's days that I wish I was immortal.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wish I
yeah.
was immortal. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Jaden, how you feeling?
I would say tangerine. I'd be 170. Cause like think about it, like you live through like everything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like nobody's lived that long, so they can't like be like, oh yeah, this happened. Like I was there. Cause like they could really like literally write the history books. Like they could be like, this happened on this day, and it would be true. You know what I mean?
I like that. Jace, what are you thinking?
Yeah, 170 for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, we're not thinking about maybe you have to watch everybody that you love pass.
But nature is smart. As you get older, you get ready to die.
Okay.
It's not okay if you die earlier. You're not ready yet. So when you get older, they take your health, they take your beauty, so they prepare you to die. So 170 years, you'll be very, very ready to die.
Very ready.
You're gonna be just like how you have to be.
Okay. Well, that was an easy one, it sounds like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Let's move on then. Number 3, you can replace one finger on either hand with the following. Which would you choose? A refillable lighter, a 6-inch blade, rechargeable flashlight, spork, or Sharpie that never runs dry?
Okay, could you retract it and have your finger come back?
No,
and
it is just that
it's
thing.
always there.
Can you say
Wow.
the options again, please?
We've got a refillable lighter, 6-inch blade, rechargeable flashlight, spork, or Sharpie that never gets dry.
I think the lighter would be just a party trick. Like, I don't think it would really be. Yeah, it's just like, and then that's
No,
it.
it'd be
You
at
know
a
what I mean?
concert. You put the lighter
shoot,
up.
yeah,
it's
you're
like,
right.
Yeah, free bird.
Everyone would be like, what the what?
No, but that's so useless.
Yeah, I don't think the lighter would be helpful.
Only if you
Unless you're a
smoke.
smoker.
Only
yeah,
if you
only you're a
smoke.
I
smoker.
would do the knife, but then if you can't retract it,
Yeah, itch
then
your face.
it will always be there.
You just have to get a little sheath.
The good thing about the fire that you can use as a tool all the time. Like if you need to fire some.
Light a woman's cigarette or something.
No, not cigarette.
Only women smoke.
if you need to make some food, someplace, you make some fire, so you have an eternal fire with you.
Very
But the
convenient at a campground.
blade's pretty good option too.
Which finger are you choosing?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Wouldn't be the thumb.
Oh no, you couldn't do your thumb.
Probably the pinky, because if it was a knife, I could go.
Just a little sword.
Yeah.
I would think like the middle finger, because like that just gives you like a better incentive to flip someone off, and then like it's like a knife as well.
Well,
like that would be.
Yeah,
kinda...
but if it's the Sharpie, that would be really bad.
Oh yeah.
Has to be the
pinky?
pinky one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you only use if you want.
Right. Okay.
You can get in accidents. That's I think.
It's kind of out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we think? What are you guys' final choices?
So okay, so it's a knife, lighter, spork.
Rechargeable flashlight.
Wow, I don't even know.
Rechargeable flashlight, so you would have to stand there with your finger in a plug.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You
Do
have
you
to like
not-
fall asleep like this.
Do we not like that?
Not at all. Probably the highlighter.
You taking the Sharpie?
Oh, is it permanent?
It's permanent.
But it never runs out. So like,
Pretty convenient.
I think I would have to go with the flashlight.
Okay.
I would think just because can I do wireless charging?
Sure. Why not?
Okay, yeah, I'll do the flashlight then.
Okay, then if it's wireless charging, then I would do the flashlight.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
See?
Lucio, would you choose?
Well, maybe the blade.
Go with the blade? That'd be super
You
convenient.
can defend yourself and can survive if you need to.
Yeah, you'd be very good on one of those survival shows where they give you nothing, but you're like, I got an advantage.
Yeah.
Don't mess with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Is the flashlight, is it waterproof?
You know, I didn't write it.
Okay, I will say it is. Yeah, I'll still go flashlight then.
What if it wasn't? That would suck.
I think because the spork and the spork would be the worst option, no? Because like that's a utensil. Like, are you actually going to be using that to eat?
You would have dirty hands all the time.
Yeah.
Jason, what'd you choose?
Knife. It would be the knife.
You guys are just dangerous bad boys.
Yeah,
you
just
can make a
which
duel.
finger would be the big question, though. I mean, I think the pinky. I don't know if it'd be the pinky, honestly. I think it'd be the pointing finger, the index finger.
Most control.
Yeah,
They
I
can
think
make
that's
a
what it-
sport out of it.
like thumb wars, but yeah,
Yes, thumb wars.
Pinky stabs. Okay, well, that was a dumb one. Let's move on. All right. So there's this game, card game that you can get. It was made by the people at Rooster Teeth before Rooster Teeth went away, RIP. It's called $1 Million But. So it's a card game where you get a couple like hypotheticals. So I'm going to give you guys you get $1 million but situations, and I'm going to have you guys choose which one you would choose.
Okay.
You'll understand once I read the things. Scenario 1. You get $1 million, but every time you curse, an orphan dies and somehow manages to scrawl your name in the dirt before they do.
F that. No, I'm just kidding.
Or every time you hear the phrase, I love you, you have to stick a penny up your butt.
Does it come out?
I don't know.
And scene.
It's every time you just hear the phrase. Not that you
Oh,
you
hear it.
Wow.
You can watch movies then.
Well,
No.
I have a
my.
black heart, so it's fine. So it's yeah, I don't need to worry about that last one. So it's good.
Well, it's so easy not to curse.
So we choose between the orphan or the cursing?
Yeah, so if you curse, an orphan dies,
Oh.
but you still get $1 million. But that's your
Well,
curse.
it's so easy not to curse.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Is it easy?
definitely not for him.
Yeah.
Definitely not for him.
No, you guys don't curse too much. Paulina and Carolina, they don't curse.
I feel like
too
it
much.
adds more flavor to the sentence, but
Right.
I could go without it.
Adds more flavor to the sentence.
Depends on what is cursing. Damn is cursing?
I think so.
Oh my.
Stupid.
You
stupid
should
counts
say
as
darn
cursing.
then. It's so easy.
Yeah.
Change damn for darn.
I mean, yeah, you can come up with a different word to you.
Oh, so we're saying, would we want the $1 million or not?
No,
No, you're
So
gonna
you have to
get the
pick
$1 million.
Either the orphans are dying, or you're putting a penny up your butt every single time somebody says "I love you."
This
Oh,
second option.
God.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are leaning
Nobody
to
would
the second
choose that
option.
one.
Nobody
No.
choose that one?
No, no.
I don't
No,
know.
imagine like you have to run to the bathroom really fast in a really deep and
No,
meaningful
it-
moment.
exactly.
Doesn't come
And,
Or
a,
like,
back.
what
and
is
a
it?
roll of pennies comes out.
Doesn't
Or-
come back.
a
It's
roll
just
of
it's
pennies.
just the
Isn't there like there was a TikTok audio for a while where it was like "I love you," like that was this. It was just "I love you." So imagine like hearing that.
Ching,
like,
ching, ching, ching,
Yeah,
ching.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't control what people say, but you can control what you say. So you
Exactly.
might
Somebody
as
would
well.
just
Yes.
yell it at
Yeah.
you all the time.
You have that one friend that's like,
Yeah.
yo, love you.
well, though in United States people say I love you much more than Brazil, right?
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
say I love you too much in Brazil.
We say it all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Americans here they say
All the
bye,
time.
I love you, bye bye, I love you too.
You'd be
Yeah.
walking down the street,
Yeah.
just somebody says it to somebody. Oh!
Watching
If
a
you're
movie,
if
rom-com,
you're an
you can't.
athlete, hey, I love you all the
Yeah.
time. You're
Yeah, on the
you
field.
wouldn't be able to play. You have to go to the bathroom all the
You have
time.
to kick a ball and change comes out.
But
yeah.
do you have to shove it up your butt right or away, or can it be like at the end of the day you count how many I love yous you had?
She's looking to. Oh, I gotta roll now. Yeah.
You just bank. You're like an old school accountant.
You go to the end of the day and say,
that's a
"No,
nickel,
I have
because that's-
I have $1.50 of debit that I have to pay for it with my ass." Oh my.
But Matt, like, look, Jaden, I know you're going to choose the first one.
Yeah.
And how long is it going to take you to stop killing orphans?
Oh, like I would really have to try. Like I would really have to try to not. I feel like I curse a lot.
Jason,
Like,
how many?
No, really?
Yeah, like it's pretty bad. But,
Jason,
like,
how many orphans would he kill by the
All
time
of
it
them.
breaks?
Millions.
All of them.
There would be no more. There would be no more
There'll be no
orphans.
orphans.
No more orphans.
They have to buy orphans.
Because it's no longer a swear jar. It's a.
Death jar.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
death jar.
it's a death
And
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
curveball for you and a question.
Oh, God, no.
Okay. You get $1 million every time you eat something that you like.
Okay.
You get a penny in that place that you told us to.
Up the butt.
Yes.
Okay.
You take that? Could you live eating only what you don't like, but you survive?
Then again, wait a minute. If you eat enough, you might get $1 million of pennies. So there it is.
I'm a walking piggy bank. And I'm eating some steak.
If you can take the penny out and keep collecting it, then over the years,
That's
you'll
a lot-
have
that's a lot of
millions
pennies.
of dollars.
That's a lot of pennies though. That's like what 100? No, it's a
Well,
it's a
I
billion
think
million.
the
It's 100
meaning of the
million. It's 100
question
million
is not
pennies.
the value of the penny, but the uncomfortable act of getting a penny in your ass.
Yeah.
That I think that's the meaning of the question.
Well, because
I'm not gonna go there. That's it.
Is it like teleporting in, or is it just like you
Oh my
have
God,
to put
you
it
guys
in?
have-
You're
well,
physically
I don't
putting
wanna-
it
Well,
in
no,
yourself.
the prompt says you have to stick a penny up your butt.
That's
So
the
you have
problem. It's
to-
not
But-
because
but then
of
so
the
at that
It's
penny.
slit, so it kind of just fits. You know what I mean? Or is it like going in flat? You know what I'm saying?
Is the penny clean? Because we could get an infection.
You have
Doesn't
the
matter.
ability- You have the ability to put some, Lysol on it beforehand.
Oh
Right.
my.
Ah, that would burn.
You asked these questions, Joe. You did this.
The cards did this. I did nothing. I blindly took them out.
Blindly. Yeah, blindly.
You're
Sure.
all a bunch of orphan killers. Moving on. All right, $1 million, but whenever you commit one of the 7 deadly sins, wrath, sloth, envy, pride, lust, gluttony, greed, you completely empty your bowels.
I would welcome that right now,
Those,
actually.
those scenes are questionable. What is greed? Sometimes.
No, I mean those seven
Lust.
7 things.
What is lust?
That's pretty much everything that goes on.
They cover a lot.
Yeah, it covers a lot.
Cover a lot.
you can live without
Which
those.
end am I emptying my bowels? Like,
What?
Ew.
like throwing up? No, like throwing up or like.
That's not where the bowels go. You don't want
Yeah.
that.
No,
That's
you
what I'm saying.
definitely-
No, like-
No.
Okay, 7 deadly sins, you poop your pants. Or every time you admire someone's booty, you lose 10 days of your life.
Oh, see, that would be wrong. I'm a butt man, so I'm sorry. I appreciate
Just
I
admire?
appreciate the women's posterior so much. I would probably die tomorrow. So yeah.
Do you
Sorry.
just admire or have to say something?
You just admire. You look at it,
See,
you go, and you
that's-
think
no.
that's a good butt.
I couldn't be on social media
Oh
then with all
my.
the stuff that just gets put everywhere. I mean,
yeah.
come on.
The amount of like, yeah. You
I go to a
couldn't-
movie. Oh, I just lost 10 days. Oh, that's bad. You
But
know.
then knowing that, I would look at the ugliest butt and my mind would automatically think, oh, it's so pretty. And then I'd be
Exactly.
like, no, I
Yeah.
died.
10 more days. Dang it, brain.
I think that is controllable. I think you can control.
I think you would have to constantly just like walk staring at the floor. Like
no,
you can't
no, but
look
just
anywhere else.
I think you need to focus, but you just see some beautiful butts around and say, okay, I'm gonna look the other way. So you
Exactly.
don't admire anything.
But you're looking the other way because you know it's a beautiful butt, which
But then
means
what
you're
if you-
inherently admiring.
What if you're admiring like your significant other's butt? Like
10 days?
that's
Wow.
still 10 days?
10 days.
John,
So you would
That's
have to
messed
marry
up.
someone with a really flat butt.
Or just not even look at their butt. Just be like, wow,
Buttless.
you have really nice eyes or
yeah,
whatever. Like
just
you can't look at the
don't
butt.
have to look at it.
I think I would do the bowels because then you would be skinny if you pooped all the time.
Wow.
That's true. You just like, you know what? I'm going to be a little angry. I'm a little upset today.
The first full one was, what was it again? The first
The
full?
7 deadly sins.
Oh, wow.
So if you're lazy, poop your
Yeah.
pants.
We would have to eat a lot. We would have to eat a
Well,
lot
I
because we
think
would
that-
just any of the 7 deadly sins, you would just be going to the bathroom all
Yes,
the time.
the
So,
7
yeah.
sins cover everything.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
They don't give us any
You're
chance.
constantly
Like
eating.
lust.
You're
Yeah,
living in
lust,
diapers.
yeah.
You're living in diapers the entire
What,
time.
can you repeat the 7 deadly sins?
Wrath, sloth, envy, pride, lust, gluttony, and greed.
Greed, pride, lust. Everybody has that.
Yeah, if you put
it's
ba-
not
money in the bank,
negative.
you're
It's not
greedy.
something negative.
What?
I like that.
Yeah, the 7 sins is not always negative.
Right.
Again, we got lust, so but we're back to the butts anyways.
Exactly.
You admire that butt, now you're just
Now you're
crapping your
gonna
pants.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, these are awful.
Yeah. Who invented those 7 sins? Didn't have anything better to do?
Bad people.
Yeah.
John, a question, quick one.
Yes.
If you could be transported, would you be transported to 200 years ahead or 200 years back?
Okay, so 200 years back, we're in
1824.
Life's not horrible, not
You'll be a
great.
genius by then.
You could be a genius, but I could also be a witch.
Yeah.
You pull out an iPhone, they're like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, they might stone me.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. 200. There might be nothing in 200 years. I'm gonna go forward. Going forward.
Same.
Going forward.
I already know everything there is back. My history class sucked and showed me everything.
But you could change it. You could change it.
Okay, here's the thing. If you were to put me today on the earth, no cell phones, no nothing invented, I wouldn't even know how to invent anything anyway.
Oh, 200 years in the past, or you're gone.
Yeah, I wouldn't be any help because I don't know anything.
Unless you watched Bear Grylls and had all those instincts, all those survival instincts.
They would ask Carolina, oh, there will be an internet. What is that? Oh, you can communicate to each continent at once. How do we make that? I don't know.
What are you guys thinking? 200 in the past, 200 in the future?
I think I'd go to the future
Yeah, future.
to see how things are going.
Yeah. Just be like, hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, we would be Captain America. Yeah, that's what it would
Yeah,
be, pretty much, right?
Minus all the string.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, of course. But
Can I be Batman? Captain America.
Yeah, you could be Batman.
All
sure,
right,
why
I'm
not?
Batman. I'm Batman.
Next one. Would you rather have time stop every time you fall asleep, so you could sleep for however long you want without wasting a minute of your day, or have the ability to sleep only 2 hours a day and never feel tired?
I'd rather go with the first one because I'm someone who you lose a lot of time when you're asleep. I mean, like, it's good time that you're getting, but, like, I'm getting my energy
You
back,
have a
but
little
still.
FOMO when you sleep. is what-
Exactly, yeah.
All right, so you're stopping time so you
Yeah.
can fall asleep and wake up at the same exact time.
Exactly.
But you still might be tired. You never know. It might not
Oh,
be
but
good
I will
sleep.
be tired?
Might not be good sleep. You never know. It could be 8 hours, sure, but maybe you get like a 2 hours sleep. You never know.
Oh, okay.
But you could be tired.
you need to put these conditions in with
Yeah.
the question.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
he
One thing. I'm just saying.
He keeps throwing information in
I
as we
certainly
answer.
did. I said you have the ability to sleep 2 hours a day and never feel tired. The other one is just stop time. It's normal sleep, but you're stopping time. You know what a bad sleep feels like. You're gonna be
Yeah.
tossing and turning.
No, I would do the first one because then the 2 hours, you would only you would never be tired, but what about your health?
Let's assume it's a good 2 hours of sleep.
Let's suppose it's enough.
Yeah.
But you would still lose 2 hours of your day by sleeping, rather than if you could sleep and pause time, you could sleep for however long you want, and the time just wouldn't move.
Lucio, where's your brain?
Well, I sleep well, but I don't like to sleep. And I prefer the first one because if you stop the time, I'll be sleeping like 4 or 5 hours that I sleep now, and we're going to have all the time for me. So I'm being practical.
Your daughter looked like she had something to say about you being a non-sleeper. Is he annoyingly up very early every single day?
Yeah.
Is he coming in, shaking you, going, when you gonna get out?
I don't go to their bedrooms. But
No,
sometimes I get some phone calls too early, and they complain that I speak too loud.
He would yell so loud on the phone, and when we're in hotel rooms, he wakes up early and he goes to the bathroom.
Oh, no.
And everyone's trying to sleep.
So here's my mind process through all of this. I'm going to take the 2 hour never feel tired. Here's why. Sometimes it's nice to just skip the trauma of life. Sometimes it's good to skip through events that maybe you want nothing to do with. If I have to sleep and wake up and still deal with the same thing that maybe I'm trying to avoid, I think that 2 hours is a nice reprieve, and it's only 2 hours, and I'm never tired. So I'm waking up super energized, but I'm taking that 2 hour break where I can just like get away from the world and the world moves on.
So you're choosing the second choice.
I'm choosing the second one. I'm taking the sleep for 2 hours and never be tired. It's 2 hours.
So allow me to throw you a curveball.
Curveball me.
No, with the first choice, I thought because time stops, I wouldn't age.
You're adding a little bit of extra end.
Right.
Can I throw another curveball here?
So many curveballs.
The first one, if you get up tired, go back to sleep again. So
Yeah.
There you go.
the time is stopped. The time is
Exactly.
stopped. So it's win-win. You are not getting old, and you only get up when you feel okay. So you go back to sleep. Yes.
Oh,
my
so
point.
you're
That's my
saying you
point.
wouldn't be able to get away from the situation because time would be stopped, so when you wake up, the argument's still going on.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh.
There's something about like
I don't
just
care. Bring it
turning
on.
on.
Bring it on.
He loves to argue. He loves to argue.
What? Me?
Just expose yourself and go to another environment. Also, you're giving up.
Yeah, true. That damn
you-
straight I am.
Yeah, you're giving up a good amount of lifetime.
That is true. But,
Yeah.
it's that end of life too. So who knows? It's not as much fun.
Every time that you ask me if I can stop time, I prefer that.
Same.
Yeah.
Me too.
Because stop time. I mean, I'm not aging, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would look as good as
We
Lucio
feel like aging. We know what aging is. You don't
Yes,
know, huh?
yes, exactly.
All right. Now, this will be an interesting one because we have some people with more life experience here and some with less. So I'm interested to see where this goes. Would you rather be able to tell your past self one thing or be able to ask your future self one question?
Oh, this is the Back to the Future question right here.
But if you tell your past self one thing, would it affect you now?
Yeah.
Good question. Good
Probably.
question.
Yeah, I would do the past self because I've thought about this quite a couple of times actually, and I feel like if I were to ask my future self something and it wasn't the answer that I wanted, then I wouldn't do half of the things I did now, because let's say I wouldn't accomplish that career, but a lot of the times it isn't even about accomplishing that certain thing, it's just about the journey itself. So a lot of things I wouldn't do.
She's so mature. She's only 16.
Yeah, it was good critical
she's
thinking.
so mature.
Yeah.
16 years old and she thinks just like me. In the future, we are moved by motivation. You don't know the results. I think when you know the results, you'll be motivated to keep going or you just give up. So
It's going to happen anyways.
yes, it's better to go to the past and give you some advice and something that you could have done differently and improve your present time.
Exactly.
Maybe. Yeah.
Guys, Jason, Jaden, where your mind's at?
I was actually going to say, okay, so like if I say the future self, do I get to pick, like, am I about to die like Jaden, or is it like 50-year-old Jaden? Like,
Sure, I'll let you say any version of your future
okay, because
self.
I was going to be like, I would probably do the future one just because, like, just to see, like, is there, like, anything that I need to, like, worry about? You know what I mean? Like,
Dear Jeannie, I want to talk to me right before I die.
exactly, that one, yeah.
Can I
okay.
throw
Yeah,
a
exactly.
curveball to him?
Yeah, go right
A
ahead.
bunch of baseball pitchers here.
Let's
This is great.
suppose you are not dead, but you are broken.
Right,
You are unhappy.
Yeah.
Like you are on drugs.
yeah.
and you
Nothing
tell
different. It's nothing different.
no,
now,
no,
it's
just
fine.
say. And you tell yourself the reason that you felt like that. How do you know the other option that you take wouldn't take you to the same way?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that could also be viewed in the same way as like you telling your past, because like who says that your past self will also listen to what you say now? You know what I mean?
But then now I just had a thought too. If you were to talk to your past self and give them advice, then all of the learning that we've done today and gone through all those problems wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
So then we would be just immature people because we would just, in the future I'm going to be okay, and we wouldn't learn everything that we did to get to this point.
Right.
Perhaps, your butterfly affecting everything.
Yeah.
I don't think I would go back and talk to my previous self because, again, those life experience shaped me to who I am today, positive or negative.
There's a way it could reshape you either way, hypothetically,
Yeah,
right?
I mean-
so I'll give you a third choice.
Yeah,
You don't have to do either of them.
that would be mine. Honestly, that would be mine.
Okay, so not time traveling at all.
No, except for the lotto. I want to know what the lotto numbers are. That would be it. Wait till it's $1 billion and get the lotto. Yeah, other than that, yeah.
I think I would agree because like let's be real here. Like when you watch a movie and you know what's gonna happen at the end, you don't want to watch the movie now.
Definitely the third option of not changing anything is the best one.
You're saying for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, we're so deep and smart. Look at us all. Okay, next one. We're going into a child question here. Parents, if your child was switched at birth, but you only found out about it 4 years later, would you want to switch back with your genetic child or keep the one you cared for? 4 years have passed, and you cared for another couple's child. They
Well, I'm
cared for
assuming
yours.
it looks very similar to like the parents, obviously, right?
Well,
I mean, sure.
Or maybe not.
But you have cared for and loved this human as if it was from your loin.
I would have to me, it's a pretty simple answer. I would switch.
Yeah.
But I would, but
What?
But I would still keep in contact with the child that I switch with because, to me, it's a blood type of situation that I would be disconnected from, and I would want that. Whereas, and I could still keep the relationship with the 4-year-old. I mean, the child of 4 years that I've helped to bring up. So, plus I'd be giving back bringing that child that is their blood. They'd be able to bring it up themselves.
Who raised my child?
The other couple.
But like, are they cool?
Oh,
like,
I don't
are they
know.
serial killers? Like, what they do? Are they like?
Well, see, that would bring up a whole other
Yeah, like,
level
are
of
they meth
questions.
addicts?
What
I
if
don't
they're
know.
what if they're slightly cooler than you?
The baby is only 4, so.
4 years old.
Oh, okay.
There would be some knowledge of the child to the
you want
parents,
to
so
answer
there would be
first?
a connection.
Yeah, Carolyn, what do you think?
I wouldn't just give away the 4-year-old because I feel like even though it's not blood, it's still family for you since you've raised the child, and it's unfair to let the child go.
Okay, but you
Because-
are getting your other one back.
Yeah, you're getting your
But
your
where
blood
would
child.
the child go? To foster care?
No, to her,
You would
his
swap
or her
back
parents.
So let's say like you were the parents, you and like let's say you both were the parents, and Jaden and I were the parents of the other child. So your child would come to us, our child would come to you,
Oh.
type of thing.
Oh,
You're just
okay,
swapping
yeah.
back.
Just swapping
Oh,
back.
okay, yeah, I would.
Straight up swap?
Yeah.
Straight up swap.
I would
yeah.
think straight up swap would. Yeah.
I have some conditions here.
Oh, conditions. You're conditioning our hypothetical?
I like his answer.
Yeah.
I was going to answer exactly the same because 4 years is a lot.
Hmm?
I can imagine Carolina and Paulina when they were 4. I could never give them up. For the other hand, 4 years, if you compare to a whole life, is nothing. It's less than 5%. If they live for 80 years. So you're going to switch 40 years with a child that's not yours, but you have affection for that, and 76 years for somebody that's your blood. So my conditions are, if I could live with both, the one that I'm giving up, the other one that I'm bringing. So if I could adopt the other one, one of them would be perfect. But if I can't, I would move close to them and live close to both of them. But I would switch.
Okay, all
I
right.
would bring my biological son or daughter to me, and I'm going to keep touch with the other one.
Now let me curveball it even more. Because why not? The other family is willing to switch, but they want no contact
Oh,
ever.
my.
Ooh.
I shouldn't set my conditions here.
I'm the condition king.
Like, what memories do they have? I mean, like, let's be real here. Do you really remember anything that you had before four and before?
No.
You could tell that the people were just, oh, it's your aunt and uncle, and they were with you a lot. That's how you remember the other people, type of thing. So I get what you're saying.
The child wouldn't feel anything differently, but it would be the parent that would be the most hurt by it.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of trauma for the parents that we might not be thinking about.
Yeah.
Like you're saying goodbye to something that you did think was your blood, that you raised for with your unconditional love for 4 years. That'd be, I think, a lot harder for.
Yeah, like I said originally, that was my condition. As long as I can keep contact with the 4-year-old that I was, helping to raise.
But now you can't.
But now that I can't,
Well,
it's still extremely hard. But like Jaden was saying, you don't know anything. You don't remember anything, up until you're 4 years old. Or very little.
I'm a very complicated guy. If I had a son, let's suppose in New Zealand, Africa, Asia, doesn't matter. I would get a plane and I would go to him and just bring him to me. Doesn't matter the age. Just because of the link of biological father. So I think this is the most strong feeling link that you can have with a child, like your son, your blood. So I would switch. 4 years old is not too traumatic for the kid. I would have to cope myself. So I prefer to cope myself than have a son, a biological son, that after 40 years he come to me and say, "You gave me up," something like this.
Oh, that's true. I get that.
Well, I have a 19-year-old you could take.
You can borrow for a bit.
Only if they have a DNA test.
Which is like what we might stumble on in this situation too.
No,
Right?
Yeah.
It's like they're just like you. There's no chance he's somebody else's son.
Carolina, do you have any thoughts on it? Any final thoughts? Would it be hard for you think?
As the parent, it would be hard, but if I knew the family was coming from were good parents and would take care of the baby, then I would just give up the wrong baby and get my correct one back.
But only if you can call him correct baby moving forward. That was a tough one. All right, guys. I liked it. Good answers. All right, I got one more. Would you rather be a dog for a day or the opposite gender for a week?
Oh, that's easy. Yeah.
The opposite gender.
Oh,
for
yeah.
a week.
Opposite gender.
Opposite
Hands
gender.
down.
I have a
Yes.
joke about being a dog for a day as a joke. I
Be
was
careful.
like, no, yeah. I was like, damn, I wish I could be a dog for a day. And my friend's like, why? I was like, so I could poop on the lawn and nobody would care.
That's
I
a
mean,
desire of
dogs
yours?
No,
life.
like it was just a joke because like dogs do it, but no, yeah, probably the opposite gender part. I think I would agree with everyone saying that.
I think dog's life is so boring.
Yeah,
Boring.
There's
Yeah,
nothing
you don't
fun.
do anything special. We can do everything that the dog does. We
Right.
can do.
Yeah,
You can sleep on the ground, on the grass.
Yeah.
You
Jaden,
can poop on the
outside.
streets
yeah,
if you
can go
want.
outside, yeah, like we could.
Well, but being a opposite gender for a week would be wonderful because I have no answer for a lot of things that women think.
Exactly.
I would know how they think.
You would then know girl math, Lucio.
Yeah,
You'd be
exactly.
fluent in girl math.
I said, well, I need to be there for a week to see how that works.
Am I an attractive woman?
Oh, this guy is always elaborating. I remember the barbecue dog on the first of the. Why do you want to attract a lot of guys?
No, I'm just asking. I was
Is
just
that
asking
the question?
if I would be.
This is
It's like-
danger question.
No, I was just asking.
No, I would definitely go the other gender. I feel like the first thing I would look in the mirror and be like,
I think, to be fair, we would all probably do that.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
yeah. And then I've always kind of wondered what it's like to pee standing up.
Oh my!
Well, there's nothing preventing you from doing that.
That's true.
That is true.
There's nothing preventing you from doing it. It's just that you lack aim. That's really what it comes
Yeah.
down
Yeah,
to.
you gotta get dirty, but you can't do that.
You can go do that on the neighbor's lawn.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yes, but I want to have the experience of like aiming.
Oh!
Oh, okay.
She's like,
Oh
50
my
points,
God.
50 points.
Okay, so outside of the mirror, though, you have a week. It's actually a pretty interesting question. What are you really thinking you're going to try and learn in that week? Like, what are you going to try and do? What are you going
All the
Oh,
different
actually-
outfits I could put together.
Wait, I have a question. So, because there's 3 males here, are we, as a female, are we on our period? Because I know, like, a lot of women say that that's very different. Like, when they're on their period, like, you're
This
feeling
guy
like-
is incredible.
No, like, that's actually, like, a serious question. Like, that's a good
how does
question,
his
no?
mind works?
That's a great
He's
question,
thinking
no?
about
Right?
the
Like,
period
yeah,
time.
yeah.
So Your initial question, I was thinking, oh my God. And they're like, what are you thinking? But then, even though you're saying that, Lucio,
He wants to be a
actually
hot girl.
very interesting. It's a very interesting
No, because
point.
like, am I getting hit on like as a girl? Am I
That's the
getting,
worst
like,
part of being a woman.
Right. No, but like, is it
Being hit on for a week straight.
Yeah, it could be. Like, I don't know. I would never know what
I
that's
think
like.
it's the,
Yeah, I would-
the
I don't know.
healthiest way is to be an average woman.
Okay.
You should be an average woman. So you could live normally. I think you shouldn't be very beautiful or neither very ugly.
You're very
Because
in the middle.
you wouldn't experience what a real woman is.
Right.
You just want to blend in.
Yeah. You blend in.
Yes, and the most important thing, I would like to feel how they think.
Right.
Because their reactions are so the opposite way that they think. I live with Paulina, Carolina, and my wife. I live with three ladies.
You're a brave man, Lucio.
I'm telling
You're a
you,
brave man.
sometimes I don't understand. Can I give an example, please?
Please.
Be careful.
Maybe
Be careful.
Is it live? No. Maybe you can edit later.
Oh,
Okay? All right. The other day, Paulina and Carolina had something that they didn't like, and they were complaining very much over the phone. And I told them, it comes with the territory. They got really mad with me because I didn't complain with them.
You were being devil's advocate in that
No,
situation?
I was
or-
just
mean,
saying, suck it up, think, and find the solution. There is no way to change the situation. The situation is that.
I'd have to say that might not even be gender-based in terms of a reaction. I think that might even be generational based.
No.
To some extent. To some
No.
extent.
I saw a lady of 50 years old. She said, when I say that Lucy, my neighbor, is a bitch, I want my husband to say, yeah, she's a bitch. I don't want him to say, well, but she treats the guys well, but she's not that bad. She doesn't want to hear that. She wants to hear saying, yeah, she's a bitch. Let's not talk to her anymore. She said, that's the first reaction that I expect from my husband.
To be fair, Lucy is such a bitch.
Things like this.
I feel like the way a girl mind works is, yes, eventually we are going to come to a solution, but for the first couple minutes or even up to an hour,
I was like,
I want to complain and curse out everyone and wish
see?
death upon everyone.
It's not
And then-
generational.
And I want to have somebody with me to hype me up and say, yeah,
like,
this
yeah,
sucks.
yeah, that
Yeah,
person,
yeah,
yeah.
See, that's how they think. You see?
but that again, I think males, have acted similarly upon certain circumstances. That's why, and I think it's in that generation. And I'm not trying to just knock earlier or younger generations. I'm not trying to do that. But I think that type of thing is just, oh, woe is me type of situation is more towards the younger generations than it has been towards our generation.
Yes, complaining doesn't help.
Yeah. I know,
Still
but
wanna do
it feels good. It feels good.
Yeah, now something happened to her yesterday. She was very upset, and I just told her, okay, let's forget about it. And I didn't give any advice, nothing.
That's sometimes the
her-
smartest thing you can do.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
let her like a few hours to cool down her mind, and she was really better to talk afterwards.
Yeah, he grew a lot.
Yeah. She's 16 years old.
Look,
Yes.
I totally get both sides of the story, and I'm just glad that you heard and you learned, because like sometimes you just gotta go, yeah, screw those guys.
Lucy's a bitch. Yeah, Lucy's a bitch. Forget about her.
That's right. I'm glad that you learned, though. Guys, we're done. That was a good Would You Rather journey. What did we learn today, guys? What about
The
each other?
title of this podcast is Lucy's a Bitch. That's what
What did we learn about each other today? What are we walking away with?
That he's looking for some dog's recipe. Kidding. Kidding. Just kidding.
Jaden, what'd you learn today?
I learned that sometimes I think I should let other people talk first and then go with what they say.
That's a good advice.
So maybe think before you
Yeah,
speak.
think before I speak.
Don't
yeah.
elaborate too much. You elaborate too much.
Jason, what about you?
It's been a blur, Joe. It's been a blur. All I know is I would be $1 million richer somehow.
And a couple orphans shorter.
Just don't curse.
Exactly.
Okay.
Good luck. Carolina, what did you learn today?
I had learned that you guys are weird. Because some things that I would rather other people wouldn't.
I think we were on the same scorecard
I
for
think,
most
I
of
think
the thing.
most of us we were on the same.
Yeah,
on the same
Yeah,
page. I think it was just the first
Yeah.
question.
It was the pig.
The pig.
Yeah, okay,
was
that
the only
one thing. I was on the island. That's just me. Okay, so it wasn't you guys. It's like you're weird. That's what it was.
You're over on Pig Island, just
That's
oinking
fine.
around.
It's all good. But I'm eating very well.
Doing
That's
great.
what it is.
All right, guys, that's it. Be sure to check out our new podcast called Sound Advice. It is here on the same channel. It is hosted by Beba. It's awesome. We have a reactor come in. We take your questions via the phone or comments, and we give you sound advice. Is it good advice? I don't know. Is it bad? It's sound.
There's sounds. There's definitely
It
sounds.
sounds and it is advice.
Advice, yeah.
And that's what it tends to be. But it's relationship dramas, workplace dramas. Maybe you're just going through some sort of personal journey that you want to find a little bit of direction. We'll do our best and we'll hit you up with it. So that's on the same channel here on the React channel, Spotify, Apple, what's the other one? Amazon. Please go there, leave a review. It helps us out a lot. And please follow all of these wonderful people online and subscribe to all our channels and follow us on all the old platforms for podcasts. Thank you guys for watching, and see you
Yep.
next time.